A significant victory for Democrats in New York's special election is giving them some hope across the country for the upcoming midterms. Pat Ryan defeated his Republican opponent, Marcus Molinaro, for a seat in Congress in a swing district that was widely seen as a bellwether for November. Ryan made abortion rights and the overturning of Roe v. Wade the centerpiece of his campaign. He says it's a winning message for Democrats in the midterms.
I think the message is when fundamental rights and freedoms are under attack, we have to stand up, we have to fight, we have to be strong and clear. And when you do that, people rally. We saw that in Kansas. We saw it last night here in New York. I think we're going to continue to see it.
The Republican, Molinaro, focused his campaign message on crime and inflation. He's vowing to run again in November for a House seat in a new House district against a different opponent. Notably, Democrat Pat Ryan outperformed President Biden's numbers from 2020. And that's a big stat that's giving some Democrats new optimism. CNBC senior congressional correspondent Ilan Moy is here with us. How much are Democrats, Ilan, reading into this race?
Well, Shep, really, this is something that has been incredibly important for Democrats. They have optimism. It's real and it's there. The big story, of course, is that victory in the New York 19th. But Democrats also did better than Biden in the 3 other special elections so far this cycle, even though they didn't actually win the race. In the New York 23rd, the Democratic candidate was down about 7 points compared to Biden's 11-point loss 2 years ago. That's a 4-point improvement. In the 1st district of Minnesota, the gap narrowed by 6 points. And in the Nebraska 1st, it shrank by 10 points. Scott Peters, vice chair of the moderate New Democrat coalition, told us his party is benefiting from the focus on pocketbook issues like jobs and inflation and from the energy around the Supreme Court decision on abortion.
A month ago, I would have been much more pessimistic. And of course, history is working against us. But I feel like we've got a lot of momentum as we get the word out about what we've accomplished and what Republicans would like to do.
But keeping control of Congress is still a long shot. A spokesman for the National Republican Campaign Committee warned me that majorities are won in November, not August. And he said, we look forward to prosecuting the case against Democrats' failed one-party rule that's left American families worse off. In fact, in Florida, Democrats selected a former Republican as their nominee in the race for governor. Charlie Crist cruised to victory in last night's primary against his progressive challenger, Nikki Fried. She had hoped that the outcry over abortion would help her score an upset. So, Shep, her loss might be a sign that there are limits to that momentum.
All right. Thanks very much. Ilan Moy, great to see you.